Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. Your boy Matthew Shack live here in Los Angeles. Welcome, Matthew Shack Unfiltered. NFL Rundown Week 3. No, Week 4, I should say. Week 4. A little late tonight. Had some things I had to take care of. So I figured I'd just come in and we'll see who's here. And whoever sees this late, we'll see you late. We're going to go over these games and get ready for tomorrow, man. This season it's been very interesting. Very interesting to say the least how this has progressed and how it's turned out. But hey, man, we're here. We're going to go ahead and go through these games, man, because that's what we do. But man, this season is real weird. It's real weird, man. A lot of injuries very early. And we're seeing people already getting their ass whooped out here. That's surprising to me. Just a lot of surprising shit going on in the NFL. But let's get to it, y'all. Let's make it pop off, man. We're going to start running through these games, man. Some of these games is whack as fuck, man. What's going on, EB? Some of these games is whacked in a motherfucker, man. Ruben Nava, man, what's popping, man? Thank you guys, man. I really, really need to hear the support from you guys, man, because it's kind of like, I don't know whether y'all like what I'm doing or not, man. I mean, I'm getting people telling me, but it's always good to know that I'm on the right path in regards to getting this channel off the ground. And like I say, man, this is a channel for everybody, any team. As long as you know what the fuck you talking about when you come over here, you know some football or whatever subject we talking about, whatever sport we're talking about, you're more than welcome, man. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy speaking to people who have intelligence. So we're just going to go ahead and run it down, man. I'm a little late. Should have been here like an hour and a half ago, but hey, shit happens. First game, man, we're going to talk about it, man. What's up? What's up, Los? What's up, Los? My dog Los in this bitch. Vikings and the Saints, you guys, man. Psh. Man, has any team been more just inconsistent than the fucking Vikings, man? Vikings are inconsistent as shit. Hold on a second, man. Where's my motherfucking remote control? Shit. Hold on. Pause this shit. Okay. They just been a team that you can't rely on for nothing, dog. And the Saints ain't been no better, man. Vikings and Saints, shit, man. Jameis Winston's been playing like dog shit. I'm gonna have to go with the Vikings on this one, man, because of the running game. You know, Justin Jefferson got exposed. What's up, D Bernie? What's up, Bill Holloway? What's up to all y'all out there? Garmer Stash out there, what's popping? I'm gonna go with the Vikings because Jameis Winston just ain't gonna get nothing done. Alvin Kamara got kind of shut down. I wouldn't be surprised if the Saints won, but I don't think they're going to win because I think that Dalvin Cook is going to run and they're going to control the clock. I think Justin Jefferson is going to have a comeback game, but he got exposed. I had people trying to tell me Justin Jefferson's the best wide receiver in football. I'm like, man, Justin Jefferson ain't better than Cooper Kupp. He's the best young guy, but maybe not even that with Jamar Chase. They're trying to tell me that he's better than everybody, you know, and including Devontae Adams. I was like, man, I slapped the dog shit out of you, man. You know what the fuck you talking about, man. So I'm going to go with the Vikings because I think that they're going to control the ball a little bit better than the Saints. Saints are due for a breakout game, though. Next game is the Browns and Falcons. You guys got any questions, put your shit down, man. I will go over them. Browns and Falcons. These games are whack, man. These games are whack as fuck, man. Saints and Vikings, Browns and Falcons. See, Browns, they don't got I don't know what's going on with the Browns now, but I know the Falcons ain't shit. I picked the Browns on that, man, even though Myles Garrett he fucked up in that car and shit. I don't understand these football players in cars, man. These football players can't drive for shit. I don't get it, bro. I don't get it, man. Driving drunk, that ain't, whatever the fuck it is, man. Speeding. It's like these motherfuckers is just, they're killing me, man, with the cars and shit. Okay, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. What the fuck are you doing flipping 8 times in a car and shit with a girl in the car? I don't get it, dog. I don't get it, man. It just don't make no sense to me. Ain't no money, ain't nothing making that shit happen. So we're going to go with the Browns, man. I just don't believe in the Falcons, man. Falcons ain't going to do shit. Browns ain't no much better, but Jacoby Brissett is better than Marcus Mariota. Sorry, Raider Nation, who you guys are still jocking Marcus Mariota and shit. Okay. Next game, and make sure y'all wipe them feet, man. We got 12 people on here, man. Get them likes up, you guys. Let's make this pop off. We got to get this algorithm. I need you guys to participate. You know what I'm saying? I'm on here trying to, give you guys some good content, man. Least you could do is get these likes up, man, and get these super chats popped off, man. Let's make it pop. Next game's the Commanders and the Cowboys, man. The Cowboys should win this easily. Cooper Rush is playing excellent football right now. Their running game is doing good. Ezekiel Elliott's looking like a second, like the second string guy, man, over Pollard. Pollard is looking like he's just taking the job from Zeke at this point. It's just the only reason why Zeke is starting because Zeke is making more money. CD Lamb, he dropped a whole bunch of passes. He wound up redeeming himself with the one-hand touchdown catch last week. Commanders, they don't have nothing popping, man. You know what I'm saying? You got Carson Wentz as the fucking quarterback. You ain't doing shit. They can, so Cowboys on that. You know what I'm saying? Seahawks and Lions. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. Look at these games. Sorry as fuck, dog. Seahawks and Lions, man. Even though the Lions have almost won a couple more games that they should have, man, they just kind of fell apart at the end. I think that, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to go with the Lions on this shit. Geno Smith, man, he had one good game at the beginning of the season, then his ass turned back. What's up? What's up to all y'all? Put your questions in, I'm going through them. He turned back into Geno Smith, man. I'm just kind of thinking that the Lions are going to get some shit done. They're playing good. They're just not playing a full game. But shit, they got more wins than the fucking Raiders. So that says a whole lot right there. Lions actually have wins, has a fucking win. Okay. Next game, Titans and Colts. Even though the Titans beat us last week, man, the Titans ain't all of that, dog. But I think I'll go ahead and pick the Colts on that. Bears and Giants. I like watching the Bears, man. I like Justin Fields. I like watching them guys, man. But I think that the Bears are going to win that game because Danny Dimes and Saquon Barkley is not enough. They don't have enough pieces, man. I think the Bears are going to win that game. Jags and Eagles. Eagles going to beat the dog shit out of the Jaguars. That's just how it's going to go, man. Jalen Hurts is balling, man. He's balling. It's the best I've ever seen him play. He's balling. And even though Trevor Lawrence and them won, previous weeks, they're not going to have enough to handle them Eagles. A.J. Brown and them motherfuckers are going to run through them cats. Jets and Steelers. Steelers better win that. I don't want to hear shit about that. Joe Flacco's the quarterback for the Jets. But shit, not Carson Wentz. Mitchell Trubisky is the quarterback for the Steelers and shit. So, I mean, Steelers better win. I'm picking the Steelers just because they should win, but the Jets could definitely make some things happen. Bills and Ravens, good game. Good game. Bills and Ravens. The Bills, they nutted up last week, man, at the last second, man. Lamar Jackson is playing excellent football, but I think that the Bills are going to win because I don't think Lamar Jackson he's going to have like seven scores to make that shit happen. I think that, I think that they're going to snap back. I think, the boys over there and the Bills Mafia are going to handle their business. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what's going to happen. Chargers and Texans. Chargers should be able to win that. Justin Herbert, I still have not heard whether or not he's coming back, but the Texans ain't shit. So, they can't expect the Texans to do anything, even though I'd love to see the Chargers lose. I just can't see the Texans beating them. Cardinals and Panthers. Panthers are boo-boo. They giving people false hope. Cardinals should win that. Patriots and Packers. Oh, I'm going to enjoy watching the Packers beat the shit out of the Patriots. Mac Jones is still hurt. I don't even know who's their quarterback. I know he's hurt. And I think Discount Double Check's going to put his foot in his ass. And then the Chiefs and the Bucks, that's going to be fun to see. Tom Brady just isn't playing well this year at this point. I mean, he is the GOAT. He could turn it up at any point, but he's not playing explosive football, and neither are the Bucks, man. I think the Chiefs are going to win that, unfortunately. Broncos and the Raiders, I have to pick the fucking Raiders. I got no choice, dog. Raiders are over like a motherfucker. Over. I can't pick against them. I pick against them, they'll be 0-4. 0-4. I can't do that, dog. I have to pick them even though they playing like shit. I got no choice. Fucking Raiders, man. They sorry motherfucker, dog. But I got to pick them because they got to win a game, dog. They have to start somewhere. Okay, they're 3 weeks behind. But the Broncos, I've been watching them, and Russell Wilson is starting to get warmed up. Melvin Gordon is running pretty decently. That motherfucker Sutton is a monster. I don't know if our defense is going to be handle that shit, man. But that 0-4 comes, we're going to start seeing what the fuck's really going on. We're going to see what Mark Davis does if we lose. If we lose, Mark Davis better be motherfucking saying something. He better do a press conference or do something. But I just don't have a whole lot of belief in what's going to happen. Okay. And Monday Night Football, 49ers versus the Rams. The Rams should win that because Jimmy Garoppolo doesn't even understand where the end zone ends, and his ass stepping out, giving up safeties and shit. No situational awareness, no pocket awareness, no quarterback awareness, no nothing, knowing anything. I'm just gonna the damn fucking end zone is 10 yards long, and I'm just gonna step 12 yards. I've never seen anybody do that before, dog. I've never seen that before, though. And that's what we got, man. Those are the picks. I'm gonna go through them again. I'm going Vikings, Browns, Cowboys, Lions, Colts, Bears, Eagles, Steelers, Bills, Chargers, Cardinals, Packers, Raiders, because I have to, Chiefs, and 49ers. And Rams. And that's what it is, man. I'm gonna go ahead and read you guys' comments, man. Let's get these likes up, you guys. I appreciate the super chat. Who gave us super chat up? Carlos Sanchez, my boy Los. That's what I'm talking about. Wiping them feet, man. Come on, man. We got 19 people in here. We only got 9 likes. Y'all everybody on here need to like the channel, man. I need y'all in here. Carlos is taking care of me, man. I appreciate you, Los. You know what it is, Los. You one of my favorite people, man. We always chopping it up. Okay. EP. Said, Mr. Shaq, yes, sir. Ruben Nava said, what's good, brother? Keep the good content coming. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing, dog. That's what I'm doing. Like, I'm really serious about giving you guys some good content, man. I know there's a lot of great channels out there, man. YouTube is full of great content, a lot of good content, great content creators and good content creators out there. I'm just trying to do me, and hopefully I could build an environment over here that you guys can enjoy yourselves. And we can have some good times over here, dog. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm doing. I'm putting my whole ass in it. Okay. Los said, let it roll, Shaq. That's what I'm doing, man. Garamu Trash did. Hey, Matthew, what's up? Bill Holloway, what's going on? Big Beezy. I don't know if you at the job site, dog. I don't know if you at the job site. Shit is crazy, dog. Shit is fucking crazy. I got a Patreon for my Patreon members, my boy Big Beezy and other people. I got a new Patreon video that'll be posted tomorrow. And it's going to be talking about this Tua Tagovailoa situation. And the doctor in question who approved that shit got fired today. So I'm definitely on my Patreon. The Patreon is really, you think it's like barbershop talk on steroids. It's real motherfucking grimy over there, the way I talk. Because I don't got nobody policing me. I don't have to worry about nobody censoring my ass. I can say whatever the fuck I want, even worse than this. Okay, like you're sitting next to me on the couch and shit, and we're talking. Like I ain't got to worry about a damn thing. So you guys pay it to that Patreon channel, man. Get your ass over there, man. Patreon.com/Matthew Shack, man. Join Patreon because it's content that is not exclusive. No, you only get it on Patreon and shit. Get your ass over there. Okay. D Bernie, what's up, D? I know y'all protecting somebody right now, man, protecting a servant. I know Lupe Fiasco was in town. I know he performed tonight. I don't know if you down there, looking over his shoulder, making sure he's straight. Okay. Bill Holloway said Winston not starting. Oh, Andy Dalton, that's right. Oh shit. Wait a minute, dog. I forgot Andy Dalton is starting. Wait a minute. I may have to change my pick. You know what, man? I'm going to pick the Saints. I'm going to scratch that other shit because I forgot Andy Dalton's playing. Andy Dalton's going to get something done, man. I think the Saints are going to win that game now. If Jameis was there, I'd be like, nah, that ain't going to happen, dog. Fuck all of that. Okay. Kendra, what's going on, Kendra? Good evening, beautiful people, including yourself, Kendra. Yeah, your Niners, man. Your Niners, you guys are in between a hard rock and a hard place because your quarterback is essential for you guys to win. Even though Trey Lance was the guy who's coming in, I didn't think he was ready. But now Jimmy's coming in with not that many reps. He didn't practice with the first team all summer. He didn't even throw with anybody. He's not in full season, mid-season form. He's not even 4 games in. So, he can have a lightning good game though. But I think that the Rams right now, I think that they're a little bit more, in football parlance, I think they're a little bit more in game shape than you guys. But hey, man, it'd be nice to see Jimmy light them up. It'd be great, you know. Uh, Kendra Track talking to Victoria Osborne. Yeah, Vic needs to get her ass over here, dog. This is where it is. This YouTube is where it's at, man. Original Surfer Bob, what's up, dog? Said this dude has the best thumbnail picks ever. Hey, man, I just take the pick, dog. They make me take a pick, and I had to take a pick to get on the live, dog. I'm just following rules and regs. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad somebody likes them. D. Bernie said, not so fast in my Least Corso voice. Commanders could actually move the ball. Their speedy receivers in court could cause issues for Dallas. Plus, I think their top defensive end comes back this week. Chase Young comes back this week. That's the key. Chase Young. I mean, they got some good pieces, man. But I just think Dallas is going to run the football, dog. I think that's what the key is, man. I've seen Pollard every week has been running a 40-yard run, a 50-yard run, a 35-yard run, and they run the football. I just think that I don't see the Commanders running the football, dog. I am a guy. I was a running back when I played. Running the football is critical in the NFL, dog. You have to control the clock. You have to bleed the clock. You have to have time of possession. And I just think that the Cowboys are going to have more time of possession. Now, Chase Young comes back in. He's a monster, but he's one guy, So, shit, they got Micah Parsons on there, dog. I don't think Carson Wentz is going to be able to handle Micah, however you pronounce his name. Michael Parsons like a motherfucker, dog. He a monster. He's an absolute problem. So, I understand Lee Corso. Lee Corso's a legend, dog. I appreciate all of that. But I'm just thinking, can the Commanders have time of possession? Can they hold the ball longer than the Cowboys? I don't know. Okay. Bill Holloway says, I picked the Lions just to mess with the Seahawks, and man, they're peeved. Yeah, you up there in Seattle, dog. You know what I'm saying? You dealing with rain and you dealing with mad-ass Seahawks fans and shit. But hey, I think that the Lions are a lot better than people give them credit for, dog. They're a little spark plug team. They're a team that could cause a problem for a motherfucker, dog. Okay. Yeah, thank you, y'all. Get them likes up. That's right, man. Now the likes should never be at least less than the people on here, dog. All y'all need to be pushing the like button. Okay. Dallas Cowboys in the house saying Cowboy Nation. Yeah, y'all better win tomorrow, dog. Bill always said Raiders. Hey, Bill. Now I'm starting to heal. It's like I'm hearing all these mixed messages. Josh McDaniels' job isn't in jeopardy, and Mark Davis understands it's going to be a learning curve. I'm like, what the fuck, dog? We were a playoff team last year. They didn't give Rich Bisaccia all of that. They didn't give Rich Bisaccia a mulligan year. Hey, man, just we understand that shit is slow around here. Man, fuck all of that, man. Josh McDaniels came in talking all that shit. That motherfucker better win them. He better win tomorrow. How the fuck you gonna go 0-4, bro? Give me a fucking break, man, with this shit. Okay? Carlos said he wiped his feet. You sure in the fuck did. Carlos, you wiped your feet like a motherfucker, man. Carlos Sanchez wiped his feet. Y'all need to wipe your feet, man. Wipe these feet up, man. Help your boy out. Bo Long said, if Donkeys get the dub, Josh McDaniels needs the boot. What's your thoughts on Sean Payton for HC of the Raiders? Here's what I thought, dog, in regards to that, Bo. It was funny because Sean Payton actually dissed Josh McDaniels this week in an interview. I think he was on Colin Cowherd. And he said, and this means something. Sean Payton said, Josh McDaniels better be lucky Al Davis is not here, because he would have been gone after week 3. He said, Al Davis, I interviewed with Al Davis 2 times. Now I knew that we interviewed Sean Payton when he was with the Cowboys, because Sean Payton went from the Cowboys to the Saints and was the head coach. He was behind the tuna. Bill Parcells, he came from that tree. And Al Davis did interview him. I remember he interviewed him once, but he said he interviewed with Al Davis twice. And he said Al Davis is the only owner that knows how to read defenses, knows X's and O's, and he says he tests you. He said, man, he tests you. He was like, if Al Davis was alive, Josh McDaniels would be in a lot more hot water than he is right now. So when he said that, I'm thinking, why is Sean Payton being so demonstrative and shit? Because I think that him, and this is, I don't know for sure, allegedly, I think that Mark Davis is already talking to Sean Payton, just like we had Jack Del Rio, and he was talking to Chuck. So I'm thinking, hey, Sean Payton to the Raiders, but I also understand that Sean Payton's still under contract with the Saints, which means there needs to be a compensation package. There's going to have to be some compensation package for Sean Payton to be the coach of the Raiders if that was to happen. But we'll see. Okay. Bill Holloway says, yeah, I'm at work, man. Tell everybody in the shop your boy says, what's up, man? B. Garner says, I'm at the club tonight. I'm going to catch after party for stuff with Bad Bunny concerts, which is sold out tonight at SoFi. Man, Bad Bunny's killing it, dog. Oh my God. Bad Bunny's making so much money, man. It's like he's packing out everything. They're saying he's making around 8 to 9 million a show. 8 to 9 million a show. Absolutely destroying it, dog. Absolutely destroying it. Serper Bob said, I'll be at Levi Monday night. I'm in the Raider Nation, but I'll be wearing my throwback Lawrence McCutcheon jersey. Google who that is, kids. I know who Lawrence McCutcheon is, number 30. Shit. It was Lawrence McCutcheon and James Harris. Shit. Those were the only black quarterback in the league when I was growing up, was James Harris. Joe Gilliam got replaced by Terry Bradshaw. He was only the quarterback for like maybe half a season. And then Terry Bradshaw took over. But yeah, I remember Lawrence McCutcheon and James Harris was a running back, man, and then they had Wendell Tyler and shit, who went to the Niners eventually. Man, they had some motherfuckers over there, dog. You know, they had some motherfuckers over there. Who else was over there? They had over there Jack Youngblood. I know what I'm talking about. I know you know what I'm talking about, but that'll be dope, dog. You know what I'm saying? Hey, go. I've never been in SoFi, man. I'm from that area, but I never been inside. I always stay in that, in that area. When I go home, I always stay by that stadium and shit because it's centrally located. I can get to anywhere in the Bay Area super quick. If I want to go to Oakland, I want to go to Frisco, I want to go back to the crib. I can get. I got 3 freeways right there, dog. I'm like right in the middle of 3 fucking freeways. So I'm like boom, boom, boom. Wherever I want to go, I can go. But yeah, dog. Let me know how it is, man. Let me know. I know that I know that SoFi, not SoFi, but Levi. When it's hot out there, it's hot than a motherfucker. They don't got no shade at all at Levi and shit. Okay, I remember when all them 49er fans was talking shit, talking about their stadium was better than the Oakland Coliseum, but now we got the Death Star and they ain't fucking with us. Okay. Bill Holloway says Hobbs Perryman will be playing this week. Run defense should be better, but Hunter Renfrow is still out, dog. That's concerning, man. That's concerning. It's been 2 weeks, bro. He's still fucked up, and he's still fucked up, dog. That's why I did that Patreon on Tua Tagovailoa talking about his head injury. But the NFL Players Association fired the independent neurologist. Fired that motherfucker. Fired that nigga today. NFL didn't do shit. NFLPA did. They're looking out for the players, dog, and say, hey, man, we could fire somebody. We don't even have to get the player. We don't have to get the team's permission. If he's independent, he doesn't work for the team, you fired, bro. Fired his ass. Okay. Eric Brunder said, I hope we run the ball tomorrow. I just hope we don't become predictable as an offense. I don't know how much more Josh McDaniels has to fucking see that his game plan is hot shit. It's like shit coming out of a goose right now. You know what I'm saying? It's like motherfucking running out. Your plays and your scheme, it sucks, bro. Sucks than a motherfucker, man. We don't have a victory behind your fucking play calling, bro. He's gonna have to pull a rabbit out of his ass. We can't, Vegas is Vegas, man. We're talking about, glitz and glamour and money and fucking casinos and sponsorships and corporations and all that shit. Man, Raiders ain't gonna make no money, man, if they fucking are going 0 for 4, 0 for 5, 0 for 6, 0 for 7. It's gonna get played real quick. Okay, so they better figure that shit out, dog. Apache 247, what's good, big dog? You know what it is, man. Bill Holloway says, Al was a football guy. Mark is a businessman. Mark Davis is definitely a businessman. Mark Davis did what Al didn't do, and Al can do what Mark Davis do. Al knows the X's and O's. Al was a coach. He was a head coach. He's in the Hall of Fame as an owner. Al Davis is a Hall of Fame as a coach. He's in Hall of Fame as a commissioner of the American Football League, shit, the AFL. He helped to merge the AFL into the NFL. Okay, legend, Maverick, the man, all of that shit. But what Al wasn't good at was getting along with others. Al Davis didn't play well with others at all. That's why we played in shit turd stadiums until Mark Davis, who understood, hey man, you get more with honey than you do with vinegar. I'm gonna motherfucking be nice to these guys, even though I know they talking shit about my haircut, even though they want to take my team, even though they say I'm not my dad. I'm gonna fucking align myself with Jerry Jones. I'm gonna align myself with Robert Kraft. I'm gonna line myself up with these motherfuckers to get me out of Oakland, get me into the Vegas market, put money in everybody's pocket with all the fucking gambling and shit, all the DraftKings and all that shit, and build me a fucking stadium. And that's what it is, dog. That's what it is. I've been in all three of our stadiums, dog. Grew up in the Oakland Coliseum, been in the LA Coliseum, and been in the Death Star a couple times. Death Star is off the fucking chain. Mark Davis did that shit. Now he needs to figure out what he's going to do with these coaches that can't win any games. Okay. Bill Holloway said Sean wants the Dallas job. I could see him wanting the Dallas job, but the problem with the Dallas job is the Dallas job already got a guy that has one Super Bowl win in there with Mike McCarthy. Sean Payton don't have more rings than Mike McCarthy. They both got the same amount. Mike McCarthy going to have to take a fat ass shit for that to happen, and I don't see him taking a fat ass shit. I think he's going to win. I think he's going to win the the NFC East, barring that the Eagles don't keep running by. Okay. Bishop, what's going on? Said if we lose, it's a wrap for McDaniels. I hope so, dog. Mark Davis has done it before. I don't know why everybody thinks Mark Davis is soft, man. But I've been hearing, oh, Mark Davis is soft. He's probably going to keep him. I mean, if he does, it's got to be some kind of financial reason why he's keeping him. It's like you can't keep firing coaches and paying motherfuckers. That's what the average casual fan don't get. When you fire a coach, they still got to get paid. They're under a contract. Unless you're firing them with cause. Al Davis is the only person that can fire a motherfucker with cause. Okay, he fired Mike Shanahan with cause. For cause, he never got paid, and he also fired Lane Kiffin for cause. They didn't get a fucking penny. Okay, to this day. All right. Raider Trey said, "What up, Nation Shack? We need better run the ball tomorrow. We better run the ball into the fucking ground, dog. I'm telling you, we need time of possession. We need to keep the ball for a while, man. We need to monopolize time of possession with the football. How do you do that? You run the football." Okay. D. Bernie said he also learned from his daddy as well. Always keep something in your back pocket. Mark Davis is a shrewd businessman, dog. Like I said, I never even thought that he had a shot with Chuck. When we had Jack Del Rio, we had JDR, man. I said, man, shit. He ain't never coming back. I remember when Chucky went up to Ricky's club up there in San Leandro, where all the Raider fans were watching all the games and shit. And he actually showed up, and I'm like, man, what the fuck is he doing at Ricky's? Over there watching the game with all the Oakland Raider Nation, because he was up there talking to Mark Davis and shit. Mark Davis was like, look, man, we're gonna get rid of this nigga, and we're gonna put you in here, and that's exactly what happened. Okay. Emmanuel Gary, what's going on, bro? What's going on, big dog? You know what I'm saying? Saturday night, man, came in to chop it up with y'all for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Let's get them likes up, man. We likes at 24 people. There should be 24 likes. And wipe them feet, man. Get some super chats jumped off. Bill Holloway said James the center was out 2 weeks also. He comes back tomorrow too. We're all gonna run about if Josh listens. Hey man, I don't know, dog. At this point, man, this guy's a very arrogant dude, man. And I'm gonna make some videos about some other stuff that I've heard about Josh McDaniels. There's some former players that was under him in Denver, said that they hated him. They hated playing for him. And I'm like, fuck, man, he wasn't a coach that long. Okay. Carlos Hansen says, such Renfro is out, but more plays for the rookie. Shit, Mac Hollins is catching everything. Mac Hollins don't care about no Derek Carr. He don't care about none of the complaints half a Raider Nation is saying about Derek Carr. That cat's hands are sticky icky. If it's hitting my hands, I'm catching that shit. That motherfucker caught everything, dog. Everything for a $150. He's like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna be out there doing what I gotta do. Hopefully everybody else decides to catch the football that isn't Devontae Adams. Hopefully Waller decides, hey man, it's time for me, to earn my money. I'm the highest paid motherfucker and tight end in the league. It's time for me to catch these passes and shit. Okay, I'm just hoping motherfuckers catch the ball. Okay. Bishop said the news was made public here in Vegas from the private meeting done. If we go on for it's done. Hey, like I said, Bishop, you in that market, you in Vegas, you live there, you got a pulse on what's popping. I'm not there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna believe what you said. But I've also heard that he's not on the hot seat because this is what I'm saying. This is why the Raiders, this is why we're relevant, you guys. Don't let nobody tell you that we're not relevant. We always are in the news because they like to keep us in the news. Okay? People actually give a fuck about us not being good. They only care when we're not good. They don't care when we winning. But when we not good, we're all over everywhere. We're leading segments off on ESPN and shit because they like to have us there for them to fucking do that. But with that being said, I've also heard, Bishop, that they were saying Mark Davis isn't going to understand Josh and Dave's dilemma in regards to them building something, and he's going to be patient. I'm hearing both sides, bro. But I know Mark Davis has fired a motherfucker with 0-4. Okay? Dennis Allen, the head coach of the damn Saints, understand that shit. Mark Davis fired his ass in 2014. Okay? So that's what it is. Bishop said Mark's rumored to want Peyton if he fires McDaniels. Yeah, but he's not going to just jump in. From what I know, we got to find out what's up with Sean Payton's contract. I need to look that shit up. But I was under the impression that he still had 2 more years on his deal. Ryan O'Connor, what's up, Ryan? Ryan said, what do you think about the players only meeting? I think that shows that they give a fuck. I'm going to be honest with you, Ryan. I've been a Raider fan a long time, bro. I've been a Raider fan a long time, man. Probably your whole life. I'm just assuming you're young. If you younger than like 45 and shit, I've been a fan longer than you've been alive. But what I'm saying is this. I've hardly ever heard of any Raider teams having players only meetings. There's been teams, as much as everyone claims we're sorry as fuck. I remember in 2014, we were 0-10 before we won a game. 0-10. Dennis Allen 0-4, we fired him. We lost 6 more fucking games, dog. And I was in the Bay, in Oakland, the worst place to fucking be in the Bay when the Niners are winning and your ass is 0-10. I didn't hear them have a players only meeting then when they were losing 0-10. Derek Carr was on that fucking team. Okay. So that's what it is. I think it's good. It's showing that these guys care. They give a fuck. They want to be Raiders. They want to win. They want to fucking play for each other. And that's bad. You shouldn't have a players only meeting going into week 4. But when you're playing the way they're playing, they got to find a way to make it interesting. I'm going, hey man, look, I play for you. You play for me. Tay, you play for motherfucking Renfro, you play for fucking Waller, you play for fucking Higgins, you play for Josh Jacobs, you play for fucking Denzel Perryman, you pay for Nate Hobbs, you play for Mad Max, and nobody plays for Chandler Jones, because Chandler Jones, I don't even know why he's there, dog. So outside of that, ain't nobody talking to Chandler Jones about shit. But I think it's good. Raider Chase is worried about Renfro, glad that Hollins is getting his ball on, next man up. Renfro's really fucked up, dog, to be out this long. Okay? It's really bad for him to be out this long. It's not good. Not good at all. Okay? Not good at all. You talk about serious concussion, but Tua can come back in the fucking game a couple of plays later and shit after he almost fell and stumbled and hit his head. Okay? Come on, man. JoJo Wilson said, fire someone and the Raiders go 0-4. Broncos suck and they only have a defense. Broncos haven't even scored a TD this year. Have they? Yeah, they have. They've scored a couple of touchdowns, dog. I mean, they got a winning record. I mean, they're 2-1 or 1-2? Yeah, they've done some shit. They've done more than the Raiders. I mean, the Raiders have scored a whole bunch of points. The problem is the score is always more on the defensive side of the ball. The defense It's giving up more points than the offense could score. That's why everybody's telling me, Derek Carr's choking. How the fuck are you choking, dog? I give you a 20-point lead, y'all blow it. I give you a fucking another. We playing catch up all game and shit. You know, we come back, we score 12 unanswered. You motherfuckers can't stop nobody. You know, it is what it is. Okay. D. Bernie. Isaiah Simmons hit my boy Renfro like something more powerful than a locomotive. Hey man, that's what happens when you know somebody's weakness. Them cats were teammates over there with Dabo Sweeney and shit over there at Clemson. He knew where to hit his ass at. He was familiar with him. Oh, I'm a light Hunter up, dog. I'm gonna light him up. I got to. He probably feeling bad now because they're friends and their ex college teammates. But shit, this is the pros, bro. Okay. Bishop said Marcus like Al, quick to fire a coach. Like I said, man, I've seen Mark Davis fire motherfuckers. Okay. Don't get it fucked up. Don't ever think Mark Davis is soft as shit. Mark Davis just has a different type of approach. Okay. He gonna kill you with kindness. Okay. Apache 247 said all facts tonight. Appreciate that, big dog. Ryan O'Connor said word. Ryan O'Connor says I remember those days beating the Chiefs that Thursday night was money. Man, the shit was good back then, dog. But now, shit, crapshoot. Okay. Bishop said Adams in the video talking about McDaniel's system is complex. Sounds like Chuck, dog. Remember I used to always say last season, Bishop? You remember when I used to say John Gruden has the most plays in the NFL that don't fucking produce points. He has the most complex system that doesn't produce points. That was John Gruden's. Now, your boy Josh McDaniels has the most complex offense in football that doesn't produce any wins, which is even worse than Chuck. Okay. Bill Holloway says players' meeting was to figure out how far away they need to put the banana in Josh's tailpipe to keep him away. Shit, man. Derek Carr needs to just fucking call out of audibles, but you only can call what you got out there. You can't, when you call an audible, that means you can't put in personnel. You can't be like, damn, let's bring in Waller and shit. Can't do that. It's only so much you can do, man. Okay. Eric Brennan says, I'm always learning. I didn't know players had those type of meetings. Just imagine at your job, man, you got to have a meeting without your fucking supervisor and shit. Shit is so fucked up. You guys come together and form Voltron, but you guys probably wouldn't do it on the city grounds. You guys would probably go to lunch or something, or all meet for Taco Tuesday. And you guys would be sitting down, drinking some motherfucking Lowenbrows and shit, old school drinking that shit, or drinking some PBRs and shit. Not even drinking no damn IPA, drinking a fucking PBR and talking about how you guys are gonna survive this GM or this manager is gonna be wind up getting fired. We just need to tread water and shit. So that's what that is. Okay. Bishop said fans are gonna boo them off if they start walking out slow against a weaker team. Man, like I said, dog, there was a whole bunch of games I wanted to go through, Bishop. Plus, I need to hook up with you. But man, not the way we playing now, dog. Every time I go to a game in Vegas, it costs me $1,000. It costs me $1,000, man. The good part is my son, he don't got to pay until he's 3 and shit. That motherfucking get in the clubs. I mean, he can get into the club called the Death Star, no problem. But it costs me $1,000 every time I go, dog. Cause I don't be sitting in the nosebleeds. I'm sitting in good ass seats and shit. I'm spending buddy. I'm staying in a motherfucking nice hotel. I'm gonna spend $1,000, you know. So I'm like, shit. Holidays is gonna be here next month. Why the fuck am I gonna go out there and spend all kinds of money to see these cats that can't even hold a lead? I don't trust it. Okay. I'll keep that money in my pocket, man, until they start winning and I feel confident to go to a game. Right now, I'm like, shit, I'm so glad I ain't spent no money. Okay. Like I did last year, but we were winning last year. Okay. EB says, I'm always, yeah, I read it already. EB says, cannot close a game because McDaniel's a soft play calling. Run the football, bro. Okay. Garmer said, good old Slits. That's right. Slits malt liquor bull, man, and shit. Bull in the China house. Tearing shit up. Okay. Raider Trace says, truth, we haven't been a good defense since 2002 when we had the D. The offense was garbage. Now this situation is unacceptable. Man, I don't even know what to say, man. I just say this, dog. How good did Gus Bradley have us looking last year? Gus Bradley, and then you go look at the Colts. I was watching the Colts defense, and I was like, man, shit. And Dockway's over there. And Dockway's playing for the guy he played for last year. Getting sacks. Actually fucking up the quarterback and shit. Chandler Jones, that motherfucker can't even blow a kiss to the fucking uh, quarterback and shit. He ain't even close enough to do that. Sad, bro. Hella sad. Okay. Bishop said Carr's on the hot seat. Carr, I don't think Carr's on the hot seat because there's no replacement for Carr. Now, if you had somebody that was behind him that they can say, hey, man, this guy legitimately is on the hot seat. But I think they're looking forward. They're going to start drafting. I think I heard about Dave Ziegler was looking at the kid from Kentucky and a couple other guys. But even with Derek Carr, man, if you talk about okay, yeah, everyone's Derek Carr, we can get rid of Derek Carr for $6 million on the salary cap. You know how bad he has to play for that to happen? He's not playing bad right now. He's not playing bad right now. He threw 3 touchdown passes that were dropped. Now, I know everybody expects him to be Aaron Rodgers, but I don't expect him to be Aaron Rodgers. Business says I ain't paying for the dog and pony show. Nah, I ain't doing it either, dog. Like I said, last year it was on and popping, man. You know, I got a couple of games that I want to go to, man, but they got to show me something, man. I'm not going out there to see them cats play like that. You know what I'm saying? Bill always said Chandler was signed to Chase Wilson. He better get 3 sacks minimum. He better. Okay. He sacked Russell Wilson 5 times in the first game of the season last year, and then the rest of the season he only had 5.5 sacks for the rest of the year, which shows that he just got busy that one day. Business says they're looking at everybody right now, throwing into traffic. That's it. EB says Ngakwe is hurt, didn't play. He played a little bit, so we'll see. Is that it, you guys? Is that it, man? You guys come on through, man. Come on through. Okay. Grill T Daddy said, too bad we didn't sign Kaepernick. We could have handled the controversy. We were the only team that gave him a tryout, bro. That's the least we can do. We gave him a tryout. All these other 31 teams didn't do shit. So everybody that was, man, you guys, man, Kaepernick. I heard his he had one fat ass Warren Sapp with his fat Raider hating ass. I can't stand Warren Sapp, fat ass nigga. Was talking shit about. I heard Kaepernick's workout was horrible. I didn't hear that his workout was horrible. I didn't hear nobody else say that other than his fat ass Sapp. Only motherfucker to say that shit. And even if that is the case, shit, we need to do something. All right. But you know, Kaepernick, we gave him a tryout, and that's more than any other team did. We actually let him go out there and show his goods, do his thug thizzle. Okay, and that's how we do it. Raider Trace says, if one person on this podcast blames Carr for sorry coaches, I'm starting to look fools and learn the game before you jump on and blame the Carr bandwagon. Like I said, Derek Carr's an easy target. He's low hanging fruit, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, he's low hanging fruit, man. He's like, hey, man, party's over, man. It's 2:00 in the morning, man. You try to holler at this girl all night. You ain't hollering at her, man. But the drunk fat girl's following you around and shit. You know what I'm saying? What kind of integrity do you have and shit? Are you gonna be like, you know what? Hey, man, I ain't fucking with the fat girl. I'm going to the crib and I just have to motherfucking Pornhub my shit. Or your ass gonna say, hey, man, who looking, man? Who looking? Hey, here's my address. Meet me at the house and shit. Who's gonna meet me at the house and shit? Hey, dog, you know what I'm saying? Hey, sometimes that cushion for the pushing, man, is motherfucking help a bad night and shit. You might have to do that, dog. But if the homies find out about it, you ain't never living it down and shit. Okay, trust me. I done knocked on some of my boys' doors in the morning and seen the girl whose teeth was crooked like this coming out. Hey, what's up, Shaq? I'm like, look at this. Oh, man, come on, man. Oh, man, you know. Nah, dog. Man, you said you would never fuck around with her shit. And look at where she's at, dog. She walking around here in a bathrobe, dog. Come on, dog. Man, fuck around with you, nigga. You fucking lying and shit. We all know people that shit done happened to. I don't know. I done caught my boys doing shit. I mean, they places where they shouldn't even be. You know what I'm saying? They had places where they shouldn't even be. I'm like, okay, I'm getting ready to go to this girl's house. You know, it's motherfucking 2:30. I go to the girl's house and I go in the door. It's like, oh, you know. You know Leon in there. Leon in there with who? Your roommate? The one with one tooth and shit? Yeah, they've been fucking around for a minute. I was like, oh shit, man. Come on, dog. That's how it be and shit. Okay. Mr. Emerald's rolling. Lateef Cook, what's going on? Lateef said we need another solid performance from the O line and D line. Everything will fall into place. Hey man, we have a good chance of winning, man. And like I said, I'm picking the Raiders because I got no choice, man. I can't be picking a team that we got to win a game, dog. Raiders ain't going over 17. We gonna win a game. Shit, I got to keep going until we do. Okay. So I'm definitely gonna have some bias on that because it's just ridiculous. We shouldn't be 0-3. Okay. Grill T Daddy said we should have the same game on Sunday. Hard to stand up and show lately. I agree, bro. I agree. Is that it, you guys? Shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Got the likes up, man. Wiping that feet, man. Y'all need to do a little bit better job of wiping the feet on here on the super chats, man. That's how you move to the top of the line. But yeah, man. I'm gonna go through the games again. That my picks. I changed my picks. Vikings and Saints. I'm picking the Saints. Browns and Falcons. I'm picking the Browns. Commanders and Cowboys. I'm picking the Cowboys. Seahawks and Lions. I'm picking the Lions. Titans and Colts. I'm picking the Colts. Bears and Giants. I'm picking the Bears. Eagles and Jags. I'm picking the Eagles. Steelers and Jets. I'm picking the Jets. Bills and Ravens. I'm picking the Bills because I think they're gonna flag Josh Allen's gonna snap back, but Lamar Jackson could beat those motherfuckers. Lamar Jackson is the only player in NFL history to have 3 consecutive games where he's thrown 4 touchdown passes and has rushed for 100 yards. He's balling, dog. Okay, he's balling. Okay, Texans. I'm taking the Chargers. Cards and Panthers. I'm taking the Cardinals. Packers and Patriots. I'm taking the Packers. Raiders and Broncos. I'm taking the Raiders. Got no choice. Chiefs and Bucks. I think Patrick Mahomes going to beat that game because I haven't seen Tom Brady do shit all year. And Rams and 49ers. I'm picking the Rams. So that's what we got on that, dog. Okay. Eric Brenner said, got to have some type of dignity. AEB. Like I said, dog. Man, what kind of cat are you, man? The girl you just started talking to, she ain't ready for you to come by yet. We all know what it is, man. You start talking to this one girl, you finally, y'all kind of go out as her girls and y'all boys and y'all hanging out and shit. And everybody's going to go hook up and you still trying to like, hey, what are you doing after? And, oh, I'm going to go home. And, wait, why don't you come on and hang out a little bit? It's too soon, I'm going to call you in the morning, shit, You got to do all that stupid shit because she ain't trying to be no hoe and shit. But the fat girl following you around and shit. Follow around, look at the fingers. Look at her fucking fingers and shit. Okay. Hey, motherfucker, like, what kind of character do you have, dog? You look this way and shit. Look that way. Fuck, man. Well, shit, it's 3:30, shit. I'll have her out by 4:30 and shit. Shit. I know she gonna bring some food. Stop by the drive-through, shit. Okay, give me a double. Give me something. Fuck all of that. Okay. Bishop said, man, 0-17, that's terrible. That's not gonna happen, dog. Okay. That's not gonna happen, man. Like I said, man, I can't remember. The worst record I've ever seen the Raiders have in my life was what? 3-13. That's the worst record I've ever seen the Raiders ever have. It's 3-13 in my life. I've seen a lot of 4-12s. I've seen a lot of, 5-11s. I've seen a lot of 8-8s, 9-7s. But I've never seen us go like 2-14. I've never seen that, dog. I remember seeing the Niners growing up. When I was a kid, the Niners was always like 2-14, or back when it was a 14-game season, 2-12. But I've never seen the Raiders not win less than 3 games. I can't remember it. Maybe sometime it was. Okay. Yeah, 3-13, Carr's first season. See, I know what I'm talking about, Andrew Coda. Like I said, I can't remember us going 2-14. I remember we did 3-13, like you just said, 4-12, 5-11, all that, all those numbers from 3 up. I've seen that all the way up to like 12-4. That was like the best when we went to the Super Bowl in 2002. I think we were 12-4. But yeah, that's what it is, you guys. But yeah, man, shit. So I guess we'll find out, you guys, man. We'll find that out, you guys. We'll see what's going on. I just want to come in and go through the games. Tomorrow, I will go live immediately after the Raider game. Last week, that live was off the hook. We were on here, even though the afternoon game came on. Everybody cut their sound off. and we went for 3 hours. We went for the entire game of the Packers and Bucks. We went for the entire game talking about what the fuck is going on with the Raiders. So you want to come in and see that. And if you're a fan of another team or other teams, after the night game, we come on for did your team win, and we'll go again. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go, man. I came in late. Appreciate y'all. Love all y'all out there, man. Thank you for the support. Thank you for everything you guys are doing. And we're going to build this motherfucker up, man. It's going to be a day. We're going to have thousands of people on here, bruh. I'm going to remember all y'all who's been down here from the beginning. Everybody who's been here from jump. I'm always going to acknowledge you guys, okay? So, all right, man, I'll holler at you guys, man. Y'all have a good night. Be safe out there, man, if you're rolling around, man. D. Bernie, keep your head on a swivel. Matthew Shack Unfiltered.